what I just did. I suggest you never try this alone. And if you do, you're brave and proceed at your own risk. It was time to get away from this house and just go on a road trip and explore some places and stop at my friend's new house. So I did just that, and apparently something and someone had followed me. There was some crazy things that I discovered while I was out there. And then of course, in this video is some footage of me hanging out with my best friend Omar from OmarGoshTV as we explore some really creepy place in a building on the lowest level where there are spirits just trying to reach out and tell us something. Out here charging up the Tesla. Gotta take a road trip. Help that house. Plus there's some damage from the storm surge and hurricane, so gotta see what I can do there and do some exploring while I'm out there. Alright, so nothing there. Looks like that got knocked over, or almost gonna. The wind there. Damn. I was checking out my friend's house, and I don't know who the hell was out here. But somebody was out here. They look like they're wearing all black. And now I hear something. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What's that? What is that noise? What the fuck? What the hell is that? What in the actual fuck is that sound? What is this? Something out that way. Somebody out here. What the hell is that noise? something back there, but I don't even know what it is. What in the hell is that sound? I have no idea. Somebody out here? Is back here. All right. I hear somebody walking out here too. Oh shit. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh shit. Oh God. What in the actual fuck was that? Who's out here? Shit. Shit. Oh, damn. I have no idea what the hell that was. But I'm not staying around here long enough to find out. I don't know what that was in the woods, but it was right near my friend's house that's being built. And it was making a lot of weird noises. But what really concerned me was that there was somebody in there following me around because I heard footsteps. And then somebody was whistling and somebody was yelling. And then I heard heavy breathing. And then somebody was throwing things. And then I don't know what that sound was, but it was a really loud grunting sound, like some big animal or something was breathing. I don't know, could it be a friggin' demon? I have no idea, but let me know if you can go back and rewind this, play it back. Let me know what you think it is, because it's definitely, to me, it seems demonic. It really does. I don't even know what it is, but let me know what you think it is, because I'm really, really curious, and I might want to go back again just to see what the hell's going on. But I feel like somebody's stalking me and following me there, and it needs to stop.
It is creepy, okay?
Worse to not be messed with.
I went out west with my friend Omar from OmarGoshTV, and we went to this place. It's a very big hotel, and it's haunted, and in the basement, there is a lot to tell. So we went in there and explored around, and I don't think I'm gonna go back there again. And I would not suggest doing that alone.
We've done some jokes. We've shoved Mark in there and locked the door on him to mess with him.
This is the old cooler, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I've caught that. And you said that happened to you too, right? It like opened up and closed.
And the door's pretty heavy too, so it doesn't make sense.
Whoa, what the hell?
Whoa.
Wait, did you put that there?
Oh, man.
No.
There's a skull in there and a hand.
Yeah, I haven't picked up.
Whoa.
Close in time. When was the earthquakes? I think it was.
Was there any damage from the earthquake?
As I'm walking through here, it's just a smell in the air. There is something that has had a very horrible experience or something.
It was right in front of this column. It like moved and then I went around it and...
There's always things being thrown down.
Yeah. Have you had anything thrown at you?
No. Just like across and hit this like wall.
So Kimmy, lives in the Harlot house with her fiance, and I've experienced some things up there. I've heard moaning.
Beds move. Door slam.
She's got a lot of stories.
Yeah, the suite's insane. We were in there for a while, and we'd have all the heaters going, and it's like you'd get this rush of ice cold, and then curtains would move, but then there's nothing to move them, and then the
No
TV,
draft of air or nothing?
No, and the TV would shut off on its own. So we moved to room 1 because we were like not having it.
And the suite's like the nicest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering why you weren't staying in the suite, so
Yeah.
that's why.
I made that my little storage area.
I love this place.
The creepier the better, right? We're in a creepy one for sure.
I believe the sidewalk's up here.
The sidewalk one.
Yeah.
Chains.
Oh look, this is where maybe at one point they used to maybe do deliveries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kimmy, do you know where the mine tunnels leaned? Was there any at one point a mine tunnel down here?
I'm not too sure. Tiffany would definitely know that one.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Because I think there's over like, what, 500 miles of tunnels down here?
Yeah.
The Mizpah has
Wow.
some tunnels that run through there.
Yeah, you get a lot of activity.
Definitely got a lot of steps,
yeah.
too, and activity.
So the Mizpah, I just mentioned it right now. It's across.
As I'm walking through here, I'm still hearing something above me since I have very sensitive ears, and I'm just feeling my hair standing up on the back of my neck. And I know that there has to be some kind of energy around here that is trying to communicate, but maybe not powerful enough to move things and throw things around. But there is something there that is trying to communicate, and I can just feel that energy as if it's trying to attach to me. So I don't know if something has been trying to attach to me in there, but it's been making me feel these emotions as I'm walking through this basement. Now, as I'm walking through here, I'm hearing something, and it sounds like it's coming somewhere from the ceiling. And so I don't know if there's a ghost that is walking around upstairs causing that sound to happen, or if it's the sound of the building just settling as it's getting older.
Do you know the backstory behind her?
Yes.
Yeah, so I definitely, my uncle and aunt stayed there, and she does not like men. That's her most active, is when there's a man in her room. Cannot do it. And my uncle had her own experiences with them. And
What was your uncle's experience?
from what I remember him telling me, the bathtub, they kept hearing noises in the bathtub, and they're like, there's no way there's pipes, because he's a plumber, so he knows what is a pipe, what's not. And from what he said, he's seen apparitions, he's everyone walking by. The heater, something about the heater kept going on and off.
Yeah.
So I had to call him. I can easily do that and get his full testimony. But they said it was really fun, except when Walker came to the room, and they said whenever there was a man in this room, that's when the lady in red just went crazy.
Well, I slept in that room.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a bad experience. I mean, other than the face appearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's when she's most active, is when a man. Because, like, if it was just a woman, we probably wouldn't have any. We'd probably think it's a normal room if you didn't tell us.
I felt like there was a woman in the bed with me. Nothing bad. I mean, maybe she liked me. Maybe there's a certain type of man that she doesn't like.
That could be it. Maybe a Tonopah man she don't like.
Was she like a prostitute?
Yeah.
Pretty much, huh? And then her husband found her.
So she was a prostitute. She actually came here quite often. Basically worked upstairs.
And the husband found her and didn't know, and he killed her. Okay. Story's coming back to me.
And then the guy that she would mess around with, he didn't like that very much, so he went and attacked her as well. So it was like, he went after just about anybody he could.
Double whammy. I wonder if the lady in red worked here sometimes in the brothel upstairs.
I was told she did. We actually, when they...
As I'm walking through here, I feel like it's taking my breath away, and having a face mask on really does help because there's a lot of dust in here, but just something about the air, it was just making it uncomfortable to breathe. And just the feelings that I was getting as I was walking towards that back corner was making me feel sad. And this was coming and going, and the feelings got stronger as I went near the back. Now right there's something that is being spotted. Someone is there, and this SLS is picking it up. Now this may be the spirit that I'm feeling down here.
Are you here with us? Are you the lady in red coming to pay us a visit?
I was feeling something as that was showing up.
Are there any more of you? Oh shit, look at that. Something appeared right over here.
At this point, my head started to hurt, and I was feeling like my eyes were hurting as well. And I'm not sure if it's because I was staying up later than normal, or because something there is trying to attach to me, because I was feeling these emotions while down here.
Not on the shelf anymore. Are you still here? You're there now, huh? I see you.
Now I was having this like heaviness in my chest, and it was just starting to make it difficult to breathe comfortably down there.
Can you throw something at us?
Now, as Omar asked the spirits to start throwing something, I'm realizing that they're not powerful enough to throw something.
You can show yourself again. Don't be shy. I know that there's more than one of you down here.
They would probably need to feed off some kind of negative energy to be more powerful to throw anything.
Something there. Do you want to communicate with us?
I feel the way the spirit was communicating was trying to make little subtle sounds and temperature changes, and just feeling that vibe that something negative and sad is there.
Back over here again.
I don't know. It's probably just seeing things.
No, I'm not seeing anything.
What'd you guys see?
No, I just saw something black, but it's, you know, it's just
I saw something across.
all across the gray thing.
Yeah.
It could have been, honestly, your camera lights, and so that's what I'm trying to look at right now.
Now, I've seen something black and dark before when using the spirit box session.
I just get a really unsettling feeling, like a heaviness in my chest.
You're not gonna like my idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
You should be down here by yourself.
Oh, hell no.
I'll think about it.
Okay, by ourselves or like two of us?
No, like her, all by herself. Down here. At least for like 10 minutes.
You can keep my rosary if you want.
Lights on or off?
This place that Omar and I were exploring, the air was so hard to breathe. We had to wear face masks. Otherwise, who knows what would happen to our lungs, because it's that bad in there. And I don't think I'd ever go back again just because of the air quality. Even wearing face masks, I felt like it was hard to breathe under that place. So I don't know if that was because of the spirits in there or just because of the air itself. But this is just one of the places that I went to that I won't go again. Now, there's places that my friends and I have been to before, and we have no problem going there again. But I just don't know what it is inside my gut, but it's telling me to not dare return. So I am listening to my gut, and my gut says, don't go. I am not going. But other than that, I survived the hurricane that we had. It was Hurricane Idalia. There was a lot of preparation that I had for this hurricane. And I moved down this way a year ago. And if you're living in South Georgia or Florida, you know, like if you're pretty close to the shore, there's a lot of things to be worrying about when these hurricanes come, because you got the storm surge to worry about. And then, of course, when the hurricanes come in your way, then you got to worry about the damage from the winds. And so I prepared myself to make sure that I had electricity during a power outage, to make sure that my food stays fresh and frozen as well, so that I have to worry about thousands of dollars worth of food just wasted. And also have the air conditioning running in the house, because I need to have the air cool, considering my high blood pressure, which I inherited because I do a lot of steps. I do a lot of walking, exercising, eat healthy. So I don't know what else would cause high blood pressure. Stress. I know that's definitely going to be part of it. I don't know. I just heard something. It sounded like something just like blew up. It sounded like an explosion. I have no idea what the hell that was. What the hell? I don't know what I'm hearing. But anyway, I hope everybody was prepared for this devastating storm for some, because it came right through my neighborhood. It went through Florida, through Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. It reared its ugly head. And I've been worried for everybody, you know, just, it scares me. So I'm going to show you when it's light out, the system that I have that keeps power on during these kinds of situations, because you need to have power these days. You can't live without it, right? You know, some people might need it for devices, medical devices, for food, and you don't want your food going bad, and keeping the temperature bearable, especially during these heat waves. You can have a heat stroke in your home if you don't have your air conditioning running. When it gets to be like 100 degrees and heat index is like 110 degrees, it's pretty scary out there. But this is what I run to keep backup power in the house, in addition to the solar panels on the roof that help me save energy costs. Right there powers this whole entire house. The air conditioning, the hot water heater, all the appliances, lighting, everything. I put the cover on one of the batteries here so you get an idea what it looks like. These are the batteries. These are end-phase batteries. So this is a 20 kilowatt system. So there's a total of 6 of these batteries, which totals the power of 20 kilowatts. Now these are smart because they communicate with each other and communicate with the solar panels that's installed on the roof. Now during the power outage, or even before that, when there is a storm coming, these prepare themselves. So there's a lot of technology that's in these lithium iron phosphate batteries. They are very, very reliable, very seamless. Like when the power goes out, you don't even know that the power went out. I was in bed in the morning and I didn't even know the power went out. And the only reason why I knew is because when I was checking my notifications on my phone, Enphase, which is the company that makes these batteries, sent me a notification saying the power went out and I was now running off grid. So I was 100% off grid, running off of backup power. But not only that, these are running off of solar panels that I have on the roof. They get charged by the solar panels. So I have about 11 kilowatts of solar power from the roof that will charge these and also power my house and feed any extra energy back into the grid so that I'm actually going to get credit for it from my electric company. So that's part of net metering program. So I decided to go with battery backup because that's seamless and it's also more economical in the long run with the tax credits. And just think about this. The price of gas, the price of propane, it's not cheap. And to run a generator, you gotta have a generator. It's like $15,000, $16,000 for maybe a 24 kilowatt generator, you know, to run a house this size. And then you gotta have a propane tank, at least a 250 gallon tank. Then you think about how much propane costs a gallon. When you're running that generator, you're eating up a lot of gas. And propane generators are not as efficient as gas. But try to find a gas one for a whole house, you just might as well get a portable generator. But natural gas and propane are not as efficient as gasoline. And batteries are the best option because they're not going to cost you per gallon of fuel. And you can charge it from the sun.